Ladies and gentlemen, being normal is vastly overrated. Debbie Reynolds, Halloween Town. Darkness falls across the land. Vincent Price, because this is Thriller Night. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Deep into the Heart of Wrestling. My name is Mike Larkin, joined as always by the Collector. Well, actually, the Collector here is in spooky season. So, Roberto Davis, how you doing, man?
I'm not in the middle of it this week. I think that might be a Deep into the Heart of Wrestling first.
Yes, this is the first that you're on the end as opposed to being in the middle.
I'm always on the end, you know.
And joining us, of course, this is her month, as it is both of y'all's months. We are joined by the Demoness, come to caress, take your soul, put you in a hole. She's a Demoness. Nicola, how you doing?
Hello. We are back this week. Sorry about last week.
All good.
Hi.
All good. You're here. That's the main thing. Well, I figured it's the best place for you to come back because today, as we all know, it's another prediction show. This Saturday is NXT's Halloween Havoc live from Arizona, as we are going to be talking about 6 matches here on this fine card. Some thought it was going to be 7, but a little NXT news here. So since we do like our boy Zachary Wentz, we're talking about the Rascals. So Zachary Wentz wrestled Jasper Troy in a speed match in the semifinals. Jasper Troy to get the victory, so our boy Zachary Wentz is out of the tournament. And in the other matchup, we saw Axiom against Evolve's Sean Legacy, Super Sean Legacy, and Axiom got the win there. So in the finals of the speed tournament, it is Axiom against Jasper Troy, and the winner will go on to face El Grande Americano, who's not Ludwig Kaiser for the WWE Speed Championship. So, yeah, I just had to put that out there because our boy wrestled. He had a good showing. But poor Zachary Wentz took the L against that big monster, as Booker T calls him, Jasper Troy. So, yeah.
Not Ludwig Kaiser.
Ludwig Kaiser. Not. Oh.
It's so freaking obvious now, I swear.
Yes, and the gentlemen that are with him, Los Americanos, are not Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. They're not.
Whatever happened? We know Chad Gable got killed by the Wyatts 6 ages ago, but is he still injured, or is he just? Or I missed something like normal?
He's injured. Yeah, he's still injured.
He's injured. Oh, that's all right. Because I'm thinking, have I missed something else? Because I know you're going to tell me something I don't know. I already know this. I predict you tell me something.
Well, I figured since it's Halloween, we do also have to touch upon this as well. So the Wyatt Six were back on SmackDown this week, as we saw Solo calling them out and really going at it there with everybody in between there and everything.
Was Uncle there?
So Uncle was on the screen, and then we had the face-off with all of them again, including Nikki and Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, and Dexter Loomis, which was very cool. I got to say, that was a nice little touch.
You need to come home, Uncle. Where you hiding?
I got to tell you all something.
I love you all still the same. But
yes.
Uncle, come back home. Where you hiding?
I'm really looking forward to see where we're going with this. I know we love us the Wyatt Six and the MFTs. So I got to ask y'all something, man, in regards to this. I said this, and I don't want to see them lose. I really don't. They shouldn't lose yet, but I think you have to spread this out nice because you have something fresh, you have something new. Because don't get me wrong, I love the Street Profits, but the Street Profits against the Wyatt Six was getting old. So you needed somebody else for it. And also, it's a new team. You have the 2 undefeated tag teams going at there. And I mean, when you have the mixture of the Tongas and you're having them going back to the GOD face paint, I'm here for it, man. This is definitely going to be something special. Rob, go ahead.
It's something different, and I think that's where WWE tends to miss it on occasion because there's times where we go months and we just get these feuds over and over and over and over again, and they try to tell us, "Oh, this is what you want." It's like, no, we've seen this match 7 times in the last 3 months. Like you've got such a deep roster, like mix it up a little. So this is something fresh. I know a lot of people are going to be into this, especially those of us that are familiar with, that can go back and are knowledgeable on God and the things they've done in Japan and, all the cool stuff. Jeff Cobb, what's his name? JC Mateo.
JC Mateo. I can't do it still. I can't call him JC Mateo because it's so dumb, but whatever.
It's a very forgettable name, unfortunately. but it is what it is. I think it's going to be cool to introduce the Tongan team, I guess, to the WWE universe. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
Dude, it goes back to me with Wrestle Kingdom, and then I'm watching these two yell out "Eat shit, motherfucker" before they deliver their move. Like that's the old school God, the Gorillas of Destiny, as a part of the Bullet Club. That really what we got all introduced to. And like you mentioned, Jeff Cobb, JC Mateo, the Matanza Cueto character, this Jeff Cobb, this machine that was in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So you have a nice little element and layer to it. And the other element and layer I will add, because people have been losing their minds because we've been talking about something different. And we've even mentioned Raw can be repetitive with the main events and who we feature. But what's really cool about this is we did have new tag team champions this week on Raw, as Uncle Allen, AJ Styles, and Dragon Lee are now the new world tag team champions, which I'm excited for. Dragon Lee's first main roster championship. That's badass, of course, with Uncle Allen.
So they're AJ Lee?
Well, CM Punk said, well, there's already one AJ Lee, because friggin' Wade Barrett was talking about LA Knight, and he goes, tingling in the loins, and he goes, he's not tingling in my loins. And AJ Lee, well, that puts a tingle in my loins, which CM Punk gave the line of the night on commentary with Wade Barrett. That made me laugh.
Hey-yo.
Yes, hey-yo. It's one of those, yes. So that brings me to the next point. So CM Punk, who is the number one contender, of course, was on commentary. I know. So Jey Uso got in there with LA Knight and everybody in the Battle Royal. Jey Uso wound up eliminating LA Knight and his brother. And
yeah,
and everybody was pissed. Yeah, because it's like, can we stop with the Yeet experiment? Can we stop with the Jey Uso experiment? It's done. No. I know. No. So this is why everybody.
He was yeeting with the baby. Come the fuck.
He was yeeting with the baby. But the problem that people got pissed is because they wanted it to be LA Knight, and they've been having that there, which you could do that after the title match, because LA Knight could say, hey, the last person I pinned was a former world champion. Now I want the world heavyweight title. So you have the story element there. Punk and Jey Uso is going to be fine. I honestly think that CM Punk is going to win, and then Jey Uso is going to go into the heel frenzy, and we're going to get Jey versus Roman. As you know, he's not talking to the Usos until Christmas, so now we got to wait till Christmas to find out what the hell's going on. But that's the thing, too. Jey Uso is so over, like Nikla mentioned over here, yeeting with the baby. Who doesn't love a good yeet baby? And everything, and for me, I'm just like, why would you want to turn him heel right now? You can have him look like he's going toward the dark side, then he find his way back. Like, you have merch, you have the yeet. I don't know.
It's fun.
Yes, I get you. But yeah, Punk and Jey Uso at Saturday night's main event. We had to pivot because Seth Rollins is going to be out for a while now with his shoulder and everything. And then Becky.
Last time was so fake. So this time I'm not really.
No, he's really real this time. It was the headbutt, the coast to coast, where he landed very wonky on that shoulder.
The shoulder.
Everybody's like, you motherfucker, you're not really hurt, are you?
No, but then
I'm one of the ones that did turn around and go, you're not fucking hurt. You know what? I'm just Nicola right now.
How dare you lie to us, Seth?
How dare you lie to us?
Yeah, it was one of them. What are you doing, Seth? And you know that Becky's going to blow this up again. And
so Becky got into a Paul Heyman backstage, and you could go whoever you want to bring, whatever Nepo baby you want to bring with them. First of all, I'm going to tell you right now, if this leads to Cody Rhodes turning heel and joining the Vision and becoming the new leader, you know what? I'm okay with it, because heel Cody is a fucking savage. We saw it with friggin' Brandy, Brandy Lauren, aka Ava Story in TNA, that infamous clip. Here's $50 or $25. And then you saw him, that face he made when he turned on Kenny Omega in New Japan and gave him the crossroads, and he became the integral part of the Bullet Club. Like, if y'all have not seen heel Cody, this version of heel Cody, not the dashing Cody Rhodes, you're in for a treat. That's all I'm going to say. And fuck the Revival while we're at it.
Make them say, nah. DCE fans will know.
He could go friggin' sing with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks at the Backstreet Boys concert. Show me the meaning of being lonely. But that's
so much better.
Yes, slash Street Boys. But that's the thing. Like,
they make that song so much better. You know, you got those demons running around. So.
You got Michael Myers, you got everyone. Hell yeah. I
know. You got Freddy running around, you got Jason, you got all of it. what's his freaking name?
Which
Oh, I
one?
don't know. The baby. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I forgot
Texas
his
Chainsaw
name.
Massacre. Yeah.
And then you got the Scream dude.
Yes, but
Thingy
that's
face. Whatever. Scream sucks. Just saying that. Fuck right off.
yeah. You telling everybody that Scream sucks. Fuck you, Scream. Fuck Cindy
Oh,
Cap.
no, right. You know what? The first three, fine. But to carry on, dude, seriously, stop. You do
That
the same thing in every movie. Come on.
that reminds me of Scary Movie with Anna Faris punching friggin' Sherry O'Terry. It was an accident,
That's
gal. It only
brilliant.
topped the top of
That's
the bridge,
brilliant.
bitch.
I watch
Your ass is
scary movie all day long. You can give me every scary movie,
well, we're getting Scary
whatever.
Movie
Go
6.
for it.
Scary Movie 6. Let's go. Marlon's going to be in
Yeah,
it.
this one I think is going to be a lot out of control. He's already said that. I saw the interviews like we don't care no more. We're not bothered about what we're not allowed to say what we are. They're just going to go total cray on it. So I'm like,
All right,
all
let's
right.
go. Fucking do it. But that's the thing, too. Sometimes you got to do it, just like Shia LaBeouf. Just do it, if you will. But I know. But
So many things wrong with that dude.
that dude hasn't been relevant since friggin' what? Disturbia, Transformers, Eagle Eye.
No, Transformers was like the last time anyone cared, and then he just went weird, didn't he? Sitting in the cinemas laughing at his own movies.
Yeah,
Okay,
whatever, Shia. Okay.
you
But
go
that's
sit in that little box of yours.
so we had that this week, and another thing that we had this week that got everybody talking was this past week was Wrestle Dream, and we'll mention it because these two are here, and Jim Cornette already did his figure reaction. They're not going to have blood because they're in St. Louis, you son of a bitch. And well, Darby Allin and John Moxley, the fish tank,
Never disappoint.
yes, the skews friggin' in under the fingernails, Sting coming out looking like a silver fox, hitting John Moxley with the
He
bat.
really looked like Grandpa Sting at that point. When he came out, I was like, look at the beard, man. You look awesome.
The gray hair looks good on him. I don't
Oh, yeah.
even care.
Yeah, it suits him. It really suits. I was like, yeah, all right. You've earned Grandpa Sting now. You are definitely Grandpa Sting.
You silver fox looking motherfucker. You.
Motherfucker.
With your baseball bat. Let's go.
But then Dynamite happened. And
What did I say that?
Mark Briscoe's going back against Kyle Fletcher again.
Wow.
The never-ending feud of the Hurt Syndicate and the Demand. Aha! Why? They ended it on Sunday. Why are we still continuing this?
Move on.
Move on. But yeah, this week's Dynamite, and it looks like
You
yeah. Oh, he was on this motherfucker. Tony Khan was on fucking TV this week, and I about lost my shit because this man was trying so hard not to look at the camera. It wasn't even funny. Like, yeah, Young Bucks, do you want to wrestle on Collision this week live from San Antonio, Texas? And you're going to have a 400K match, and it's going to be the Young Bucks and FTR against Jet Speed and Jurassic Express. Who the fuck asked for this? And he's trying so hard not to look at the camera. And he's literally like this. And I'm like, why? Please don't put him on TV.
Because I'm the booker of the show and I like to book matches.
I want to do this. Everybody,
back to you, Excalibur.
Please don't put me in the middle again.
Friggin' Trevor Lawrence. Shad, your kid's trying to hug me again. Shad?
No, I can cope both of you so easily now. This is more fun than the kid doing that.
But that's the thing too. It's like you didn't really like establish anything. Like we're going back to the same stuff. And of course, Chris Statlander and Mercedes Moné is going to happen at Full Gear again. For the love of God, this woman. No, don't fucking have her win. Don't do it.
I will literally haunt your nightmares if you do this. Just saying.
So they did the segment where she's supposed to be celebrating, and then we get the puppet Monet there, and it's Harley Cameron doing her puppet things, and then Mercedes puts puppet Monet into the cake, and then she goes to put Harley Cameron through the cake, and then Chris Statlander rises up and puts Mercedes Monet through the table, through the cake, and that ends that segment. But then, wait, there's more. We find out that Mercedes Moné is in the women's tag team tournament, and her tag team partner, Athena.
Mm-hmm.
Athena, number one.
So
ROH Women's Champion, Athena.
This bitch is going to get a belt regardless.
And I'm just like, I already know what the final's going to be. It's it's going to be Mercedes Moné and Athena against Tony and Mina Shirakawa. I can already tell you that's going to be the final. That's going to be the final. And they're going to have Mercedes and Athena win. Unless Billy Starks comes out and gets pissed because Athena didn't pick Billy Starks. Unless you start that rift again. But I don't see that happening. I think we're going to get Mercedes and Athena as the new Women's World Tag Team Champions. Because don't you know, you see, that Mercedes was the first ever WWE Women's Tag Team Champion with Bayley. So, you know, hey, she's known for making history. C-E-O, a C-E-O, a C-E-O. So she got her 12th belt by beating Jody Threat in Winnipeg over the weekend. And as we recording the TSK show, Rob had to friggin' alert us that she won the title, which is still hilarious on the show. Go back and watch that. Yeah.
This stupid motherfucker has 14
You're gonna get rid of these goddamn fucking titles.
12 of them don't mean shit.
Titles don't fucking mean shit. Who the fuck you think you are? It just, yeah, it's just, yeah. That this Dynamite this week is just like we're doing the same shit again with the TNT title and the Hurt Syndicate and the Demand, the never-ending feud.
And then watch Julia Hart shoot arrows to the broadside of a fucking
Hart shoots the goddamn arrows and she doesn't even fucking make it. Like it's one of those things where the only other thing I will mention, because we did mention Darby, it looks like they're setting up the Blood and Guts match for the men, and it kind of came out of nowhere. It looks like it's going to be Darby Allin and the Conglomeration against the Death Riders. Okay, sure. All right. Fine. Mark Briscoe's feuded with the Death Riders and Kyle Fletcher. Fine. All right. Sure. Oh, God.
Darby. Listen, Darby. Kill
Tony.
them. Destroy them.
Destroy them. Just do it.
Darby said he won't rest until they're dead. So just end it.
Just end it. End it.
Go find the flame. Go find the flamethrower.
No, make him bleed.
Do it.
Make him bleed. Make him cry.
I'm sure somebody on the roster has a gun.
Oh, well, I mean, hey,
We do not do guns.
No.
Well, Cash Wheeler does. Anyway, I digress.
Anyway.
Oh, friggin' Dax is so fucking hypocritical on that tweet because, as we know, this week, out of everybody to start with, it was Sarah Stock, the former Sarita from TNA, got at it with Amanda Huber, a.k.a. Mrs. Brody Lee, the wife of the late, great Miss Brody Lee.
Boy, that was something.
Yeah, it was just because Sarah Stock was like, mothers and kids should not be having their kids watch this. And Amanda Huber's like, I monitor what my kids watch. And it turned into this whole thing. And then somebody pointed out to Sarita, a.k.a. Sarah Stock. He's like, hey, remember that time 15 years ago when you wrestled Taylor Wilde in a street fight and you choked her with a purse strap? And she's like, all right. So to put into context, Sarita fought Taylor Wilde. This is when she turned heel on Taylor Wilde back in TNA days. She did the spot with the purse strap. Do you know why that spot was implemented in that match? Because Taz even said it on commentary, because, you know, in other companies, you'll be fined. This is at the time when Daniel Bryan got fired from the WWE from choking out Justin Roberts with his fucking belt. So that was why they did it, to poke fun at the WWE. So this spot that they did on the thing was just like the extremity of taking out Jon Moxley, the only way to say I quit. The reason why you did that during that is because it was to take a shot at the WWE. That's the major difference from where that was at the time in 2000.
You know what's funny is because somebody had pointed out also, well, you didn't seem too worried about the kids that were sitting behind you when you were choking the shit out of, Taylor Wilde.
With the purse strap,
So,
yep. So what are we doing here?
What are we doing here?
I got to say, I do have a lot of respect for her. Sarita, that is. Sarah Stock is a legend in Mexico for what she did in TNA, and as a producer, she has a great mind. But don't be going at people, man. Like, Amanda Huber has been around the business with Brody Lee. She's not a dummy. She knows. She knows.
I mean, come on.
Come on.
What are we doing?
And then Matt Morgan jumped in because, of course, he did. And I don't hate Matt Morgan, but Matt Morgan is one of those veteran minds. It's like, Matt, just do your politics in Florida.
It's funny how he just kind of randomly pops in every once in a while.
And then Gail
Kim. Matt Morgan.
Yep. And then here comes Gail Kim again. And I'm like, oh, God, I can't. I had to stop because it was getting bad. And I'm like, no. I'm not going down this rabbit hole because, but that was the news and notes of this weekend's whole fuckery. That was the Sarah Stock, Amanda Huber debauchery. And then fans got at it about the Hardy Boys, which we'll get into in the NXT predictions here now.
Yeah.
They went at the fucking Hardys. And you know what? I'm pissed. I am pissed that they went at the Hardys. So with that being said, let's get into our NXT predictions. So they cut this promo. Dark State and the Hardy Boys. They morphed into the Broken Hardys. They went into the Lake of Reincarnation, and they came out broken. So in a Broken Rules match for the NXT Tag Team Championships, it is the Broken Hardys against Dark States, Dion Lennox, and Osiris Griffin. Now, their first match was horrible because these gentlemen, slow it down, brother. Slow it down. Do it with me now. Slow it down, brother. So after that debauchery of almost dropping that on his head and the leg drop that hit no one, they figured, hey, it's Halloween. Let's have the Hardys become broken and let's make it a gimmick match because these guys, no, we're not having a debauchery of what we had last time. And everybody's like, well, how can you say that one? Because, the Hardys fought Fraxium, who are, it never slowed down. Okay, the Fraxium knows how to work with the Hardys and not kill them. They worked at a pace where they didn't kill the Hardys. Miles Bourne and Tavian Heights, the No Quarter Catch crew, when they wrestled the Hardys, they wrestled a space and style where they didn't kill the Hardys. These two were going 100 miles an hour. This is not them against Hank and Tank. This is not them against OTM or whoever else on the NXT roster. This is against a 51 and a 48-year-old man who's had injuries upon injuries upon injuries. Yes, the Hardys are a legendary, extraordinary tag team, but they're older. Work a style and a pace so that doesn't kill them. Dumbasses. Dumbasses. So I'm really looking forward to this because Broken Hardys, the Broken Universe has expanded first in TNA, then to Ring of Honor, then to AEW, now into the WWE universe, if you will. Oh, yes. But this is where people complained. I saw two people online, and I'm sure there were others, that were like, oh, God, the final deletion was 9 years ago, and they're going back to nostalgia from 2017.
Bring it back.
And we loved it then. And we
Well,
loved
that's
it.
what they're with others now. So
And we love it now. What are we doing?
You're not important. Shut up. No one cares what you think.
Stop having fun.
That's literally what it is. It's stop
We
having fun.
we can't have nice things because these idiots are too busy SMDing.
Yeet. One, but without saying it. Okay.
Well, no, it's four, but I've been saying it different ways.
Yeah. I was going to say that's at least four.
It's at least
four. At least four, but without me actually saying it or just doing yeeting.
Because the Demoness doesn't say those kinds of things.
The Demoness does not swear whatsoever, so this is very hard.
So, with that being said, if I had to pick a winner, it's got to be the Hardys. They just got these damn belts. Yeah. If you're going to give them a nice little run with it, that's cool. And they have so many teams that they can work with now. They have OTM that just came back. They can work with OTM. They can work with Hank and Tank. They can involve some TNA teams in there like the Rascals. Like, there's so many things that the Hardys can do with these titles. So, since it is Halloween and we're broken, I am going with the Hardy Boys to retain against Dark State. Rob, Hardys or Dark State?
Yes. Broken Hardys. I know we talked a little bit about this. Jeremy Borash is there now, and he was there, and he helped Matt with the majority of the Broken Universe when they were in TNA. So this is going to be good as long as Borash is involved, and Matt, they kind of get together and figure out what's going on. Whoever. I mean, it almost doesn't matter who wins or loses because everybody's going to come out looking really good, and we're going to get another piece of the of the Broken Universe. And who doesn't want that? Probably the two nerds.
Those two nerds.
they weren't fairies again, were they? Yeah. You know how fairies like to make real silly comments, and then when you retaliate, they don't like it. They go crying in their little costumes.
In the corner. Cheers.
In the corner.
So with that being said, while they're off in the corner wanking and saying cheers, us like to enjoy things and have fun, much like we did when we saw the first final deletion, when we saw the Delete or Decay, which I was actually talking about my mom with the other day because, again, Yes, DK. And hi, Mom. So as the story goes, folks, I've said it millions of times, but it's still funny because she calls me up at 10 o'clock at night as I'm on my break going to my midnight shift. She goes, I watched it for you, but I got to tell you, I don't know what the hell's going on. And I said, well, what the hell's going on? And I said, and she goes, well, Jeff and Crazy Steve are in the pool, and then Abyss, and then he came out as Joseph Park, then they put it back in, and then he came out as Abyss, and then Rosemary spit miss into who was it? Vanguard won. Yeah, Vanguard won. And I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it when I get home. I'll watch it when I get home. Thank you for
Crazy Steve regenerating from no face paint to face paint in seconds was just like, yeah,
yes,
all right then. I was like, I wish I had that talent, and now I worked out how to do it. So, yes.
No, but it's the cinematic matches that made this gimmick, and that's what made this fun. And I think with what they're going to do with Dark State, if they listen, which I know that they will, it's going to be fun. And those guys have a lot of potential, each and every one of them. They found something for them, even though they ruined the X Division title match. And Osiris Griffin said, I'm going to make grown man cry. Fuck you, Osiris. We'll get to them next. So, Nicola, are you going with the Broken Hardys or Dark State in this Broken Rules match?
I've got to go with the Hardys. Back then it was cool. Now it's cool. If I see Willow, then I am just gonna, scream.
Comes out of Willow.
If Willow appears, you know that Demoness and Nicola are gonna be like a 5-year-old going. But Hardys. I wish I was saying this about Rosemary and Decay now, because we talked about Decay. I'm now like, wow, that's been so long.
9
long
years.
time ago. Yeah.
Oh, well, we did see Rosemary in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet, where she eliminated Jake Something by misting him in the face, and then Eric Young.
That's pretty bad. Eric Young, you'll know my bad books, and I actually like you, but
get the fuck out of here, Rosemary. Just get the fuck out.
I watched him doing Shadow and froze and just went.
Yep.
I'm not sure I like this. I don't like this. Hang on, and I'm looking at Eric Young, thinking, only because I like you, you're getting away with this.
So we go.
Anyone else, I would have been literally, as you know, me and Rob will have an annual bitch about who beats her. But it's Eric Young, we can't. It's like.
Well, I gotta say, what's really intriguing is the counterpart that I've always loved at Rosemary, and we saw her in NXT. I was showing Rob this, and I'll tell everybody. If y'all have not watched Evolve, they got Wendy Chu in therapy talking about why she didn't speak, and they're getting into her psyche. So we're slowly morphing into the old Wendy Chu, but it's cool. It has a nice little layer to it. So if y'all are not watching Evolve, watch Evolve just for Wendy Chu and just every great athlete on the show. Because Wendy Chu.
Talking to psychiatrist, seriously. Could you imagine me having a conversation with one of them?
Oh,
I think they'd walk there. Let's talk about your mind and me going, the evil side, just screaming at her. She'd be walking out before I walked in. Sit down and tell her the problems. Everybody dies. Get out.
Well, I will say this. We go from the Hardys to two people that they know very well. So Dark State made grown men cry, but they did not make a dead man come. Rolling Stone, start me up. We go from that to
hey, yo, why are you gonna say it like that?
Why you gotta say it like So we go from Dark State, who took out Javon Evans and Leon Slater at Bound for Glory, which I'm sure
Kidding.
I heard that. I know what you were doing there. I see you. So we go from Javon Evans and Leon Slater having the match at Bound for Glory. That was amazing. Then getting taken out by Dark State. Now they're a team. And Javon Evans and Leon Slater say, hey, we want to be a part of Halloween Havoc. And, you see what we could do against each other. Now you're going to see what you do against each other and together. So now we have a tag team match, and they call that anybody. And the people that accepted are this team from AAA, as it is Javon Evans and Leon Slater taking on the team of La Parca and Mr. Iguana. We got the Iguana on Halloween Havoc, man.
Mr. Iguana.
We like the Iguana.
Now, if y'all want to strap in from high-octane aerial assault and just fast-paced action, this is the match. Iguana is Iguana. Mr. Iguana is fantastic. La Parca is La Parca. And you got these two young go-hards and Javon Evans and Leon Slater, who are just fantastic. This is special because it reminds me of like the WCW cruiserweight matches to the cruiserweight division. It reminds me of the early AAA matches, like you would see like Eddie Guerrero and Art Barr. There's a friggin' reference for you. God rest their souls, from when Worlds Collide and stuff like that. So, and of course, early editions of the X division, even when they had the X Cup and the Super J and everything like that with the New Japan. You have so many different elements from many different companies. It's just a sweet thing to watch. It's Lucha Libre at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. So, but in this, since they're continuing to build both of these gentlemen, I got to go with the young go-hards to win. I got to go Leon Slater, the TNA X Division champion, Javon Evans. Rob, who you go with?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that boy Bouncy, and he is. You know, these two guys individually are doing some really tremendous things, and I didn't even realize how young Leon Slater is. He's only 19, 20.
Yeah, about that 20.
20. Yeah, 20.
And I know Javon is around the same age, and I mean,
Little.
look at what the things that they're doing. It's so remarkable, and the fact that they're going to be a tag team now, like you might as well have this match and just take the gravity out, just a zero gravity match, because this is going to be high flying. This is going to be nuts. And with the momentum that the Iguana has gotten since he's come to the United States, I think this is just only going to propel everybody's star forward, and you can't ask for anything better than that. But I'm going to go with Javon and Leon Slater. But I think we're going to be the ones that win, because this match is going to be, as the kids say, a banger.
A banger. Graps, if you will, Robert. Graps. So, Nicola, are you going?
Right now, everything is banging. Not
banging. And
yeah,
banging and banging and banging and banging. So, Nicola, are you going with Javon and Leon or Iguana and La Parca?
I want to go. He's a Londoner too, and I like him. Fuck it, I'm going Mr. Iguana because I like him more.
You're going with Iguana and La Parca, Team AAA. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do have one question. When the wire sits of Ridley after the fucking. I mean, sorry.
It's a little bit of Nicola there.
Yeah, a little bit of Nicola. She's still here, unfortunately, right now. When the wire sits of Ridley going after the tag teams over in AAA, and then they scrap this story. Yeah, and now they're all of a sudden let's forget about that, and now let's go over here, and I do like what I'm doing over there, but come on, make it make sense.
We got to get it. Yes, I agree. I think that we're going to get that soon. Wasn't it supposed to happen at that last Mexico show? Didn't happen yet, or no?
No, I think that happens next week.
Next week. Thank you.
Well, maybe if they appear then, and we. But yes, Nicola I will refrain Nicola from talking anymore.
No, you're totally fine. Let the frog. Well, you want PG-13 there. You're allowed one F word. It's okay. You want a little PG-13 there.
You don't know how much I get punished for the swear words when it comes to TV.
Hi, Mom!
Don't even get it. Hey, Mum. Apparently, she loves listening to me chat about her Labubu. She's loving these conversations. Oh, my days, she saw the opiates, so she was laughing because obviously Nicola's writing about the Labubu doll. And straight away she clicked on it and she was crying with laughter. So she's going to actually, for Christmas, she's going to get a Christmas version of Avery 1 and put it on the windowsill, so not scared all around the windowsill. She's taking it to the next level. We want to play this game. Okay, Mum, I see you. I got you.
I mean, imagine if Nicola had a PO box and everybody started sending her Labubas.
PO box.
We're not getting a Nicola or a PO box.
She had a call from the post office. Oh, you've got so many boxes here.
We're just going to get.
And we'll be like, what are they? We're going to bring a crane round, a bunch of Labubus, and me setting fire to them every time.
Set them on fire.
We're going to get the old infomercials, just like, for a limited time only, send P.O. Box to Nicola Labubus.
You know what? It wouldn't be just one P.O. Box. It'd have to be one for all. Oh, yeah, that wouldn't work out really, would it? Because we all live in different parts of the world. Well, Nicola does not have a PO box, so don't get any funny ideas.
No Labubu's. No Labubu's.
No Labubu. There's a woman that's possessed, but no Labubus. I have a doll over there called Lilith that haunts me, so.
Well,
Screw you, Labubu.
urgh,
Well, say it for, no, Mike, you say it for me.
suck my dick. Yeet.
Yeet. Five.
Something, yeah. So
We haven't picked our catchphrases yet, though. I'm still waiting for theirs to
we'll
start.
say it. We'll say. Well, here's the thing, and I'm going to say this because apparently I'm delusional, by the way. So the delusional goon
Me
over
too.
here.
Good.
Delusional goon. So the delusional goon is very chill when it comes to the NXT side. I got my AEW out already, and I did it on the last TSK, and now I got Moses. And I got Moses Marquez saying "bag of dicks," which has made me very, very happy. You have no idea. It's the little things in life when Moses Marquez starts saying "bag of dicks." Can we all give a round of applause for Mo? Come on, Mo. There you go. Join the bag of dicks train. Let's go, Mo. Okay, so
We've got to get him to say my catchphrase at least once. He's got to say it. I'm trying to convince everyone that comes on the show to do it, but they kind of go, no, or they change it.
Yeah, DC is somewhere punching air.
Oh, God. Friggin' Dan and I got into a fight about Daniel Garcia on the goddamn TSK show because Daniel Crimmins has to stick up for his boy. And I'm like, Dano, he goes, well, you're from South Carolina and you live in South Carolina. I'm like, yeah, I have to live here because somebody's got to class this joint up. And then it turned into a whole thing. So, hey, that's even worse that you're living there, Mike. I'm like, well, Daniel Garcia still sucks. All right. I live in South Carolina, but Daniel Garcia still sucks. Okay, Dan? Okay. Hi, Dan. I love you.
I can't really say nothing because of where I live and who lives where I am. Hi, Dan. He doesn't live here anymore, so.
Well, I'm just saying, are you allowed at night at 2 or 3? I know the freaks come out at night Houdini style, but are you women allowed at night at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning? Are you allowed out at night to live the nightlife? You like to boogie? No?
If you're referring to London, then you know the answer to that.
And it's like,
he's an idiot. The person who said it.
So again, we touch
upon man.
Well, because this is the only time I will ever defend Pierce Morgan because Pierce Morgan is a chooch in his own right. But the fact that he looked at Bugatti Man and said, "I've been out at that time. What the hell are you talking about?" It's one of the funniest things ever. He's like, "What the hell are you talking about? You don't even live here.
You don't even live here.
You don't even live here."
Yeah, but Pierce loves to say a lot of stuff. No, never mind. Apologies. The note was trying to come out again. Never mind.
No, well, that's the only time that I will say politics stuff, or else it's friggin' Crystal Bell over there talking to Tommy Lahren about Puerto Rico is a part of the U.S. It's part of America, dear. It's America, dear. He's an American. You fucking nerds. Oh.
They haven't commented on the Elon Musk being friends with Tommy something face.
Tommy fuckface? No.
But
that was
see, I'm working around this now. I can make these two swear for me, which is even better.
It's just the fact that our world, we live in a world, ladies and gentlemen, where Bad Bunny, dickhead, where Bad Bunny is friggin' performing at the Super Bowl, and I got to give credit to the NFL.
Issues about that.
Yeah, because he's Puerto Rican, and Puerto Ricans, but it's like Puerto Rico's part of the United States, you fucks. And also the second part about it is the fact that, the NFL is sticking to their guns. The NFL's like, no, you could have as many signatures that you want on this petition, and apparently was a lot. We're sticking to our guns. He's going to be performing. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I don't like him. I don't actually like him. I think he's funny as hell.
He
was cool in Happy Gilmore. He made it actually 10 times funny. I'm not going to lie. He's got such a sense of humor. He's awesome.
And he has comedic timing. He's learned the wrestling business very, very well.
And he doesn't play with my mom's favourite people either. He's not part of the Triangle Freaks.
No. But, our country, oh my God, he wore a dress. Oh my God, he's singing in Spanish.
Right, did you say he wore a dress? Tell me he did not wear a dress.
No, and whatever it was, he did like a sketch where he was in a dress, like that being Bad Bunny. That was like, how long ago?
That was a long time ago.
There was a fucking sketch on Saturday Night Live or some shit? Who cares?
Yeah.
Fucking sketch.
My mom's going to be criticising every ounce of that conversation. Right? Just to be Keyboard Warrior tomorrow.
Oh God, it's a fucking sketch on Saturday Night
Leave
Live.
Bad Bunny alone, mother.
Yeah, you didn't fucking do this back in 2000 when The Rock dressed as a woman and he was with Tim Meadows and the ladies, man. You know, the
Oh,
ladies.
it's been nice to try it there then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not, the point is, it's not that serious. It's not.
Not. There's actually more pressing matters in our country. But
yeah, than that.
You let Usher do it. What's wrong with Bad Bunny? You let Usher do it. What's wrong with Bad Bunny doing it? I'll try Bad Bunny all day long and over Usher.
And I like Usher's music. Him as a person. I know. Me, I like his music. For him as a whole, no. I'm like that with Brian McKnight now. Look, Brian McKnight, especially in the latest events with what's going on with his family and the lawsuit, Brian McKnight, I'm going to do it because the Demoness can't. Brian, right here. Suck my dick yeet, Brian McKnight. And that's a suck my dick yeet at friggin' you, Brian McKnight. Literally, I'll take you back at one, fucker. Like, literally, I had the Back at One album when I was a kid. But what's going on with him and his family now and just the way he's treated his family? No, you can fuck off. Music's great. Him, no. I'll tell you about it, what happened after
this. No, you're right, because I sometimes make a mistake. It's not the singer. The singers are amazing. Yes. It's them as persons, people. They're the dangers. Look, they're the fucking weirdos.
I said this about R. Kelly all the time. R. Kelly's a fucking freak, and he can really fuck off. But I'm not denying that the man had good music. And he wrote You Are Not Alone for Michael Jackson, okay? Like, come on. He's worked with Michael Jackson. So that I will say. You were not.
No, we don't Michael Jackson. No, we are Michael Jackson fans.
You love Michael Jackson.
Yeah, of course. But R. Kelly should rot and burn and all that rubbish in jail.
Oh, agreed.
Him and Diddy are disgusting human beings.
Oh, God. Are we getting him out of jail soon? Because I think we're trying again.
Are we trying?
I think we're trying again.
I thought it was 4 years ago. It should have been longer. Just saying.
But I think our esteemed president, and I use that term loosely, our esteemed president is going to try to.
Very loosely.
Very loosely.
Loosen it up.
Fucking Tylenol, circumcisions, and friggin' autism. What the fuck?
That literally told you all in COVID to drink bleach to cure it.
So, for those that don't know where the circumcisions come from, our esteemed man behind the health services, a.k.a. the Crypt Keeper himself, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., did you know that I watched a video on TikTok and they said that circumcisions, people who have been circumcised, can help cause autism? What? This motherfucker is a part of the health services, and you go, what's my source? I saw a TikTok video. What in the actual fuck? This is who's running our country. This motherfucker right here is
help us.
Help us. Circumcisions cause autism, and then our esteemed president's like,
yeah.
Oh God.
Also, people have got to stop when they make teas. You put it in the microwave. I'm sorry, it's not every.
Good God, freaking circumcisions cause autism. Yeah, okay. Freaking get a snip, and then here comes the autism. Anyway, I digress. So, we'll move on. So we apologize for that detour. So we
don't.
No,
we just really. Don't. We've not seen each other for a long while, even in.
No, and also, Nicola has to. Well, Nicola, you have to make up for last week because you were not on the show. So. Yeah, so.
I was not, but it is a true statement. And right at the end, when Rob goes, she just woke up. Literally true.
That was hilarious. The Demoness woke up at the end of the show.
Oh shit, she's awake.
So
and they were both right. They were both making jokes about it, saying, "Oh yeah, she's asleep. And there was me just watching the show, going, "Yeah, I was, well, bitch."
So we go from the Broken Hardys, we go from Javon and Leon Slater, and I figured we go to this next gimmick match because it's very fitting for who we have on the show here. And a Day of the Dead match for the NXT North American Championship. Ethan Page, all ego, defends against the AAA Latin American champion El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. Now, if there's anyone who's fitting for a Day of the Dead match, it is El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. And Ethan Page, man, he could do some lucha. He could do some crazy shit in his own right in a hardcore match. We saw what happened at the last event with When Worlds Collide in Triple Mania. The fact that Ethan Page did not get pinned in that fatal four-way and he was about to win before Dr. Wagner Jr. said, "Stoop, get your ass out of my ring." We saw these two on NXT go back and forth. I'm actually really looking forward to this. I think this one's going to be one of the sleeper matches of the night. Do not sleep on this. I don't think El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. is going to win, as much as I'd love to see him as the Latin champion for AAA, as well as the NXT North American champion. I think Ethan Page and his Canadianness, what's that all about, is going to retain that NXT North American championship. I got to go all ego all the way, baby. And Nico, we'll start with you on this since Day of the Dead. Ethan Page or El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr.?
I'd have to go with Ethan Page, just because.
Okay. Okay.
I can't say. How many times can Nicholas go out at the camera today?
All right, so we got two. You're fine. We got two for Ethan and Roberto. Are you going with Ethan Page or El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr.?
I have to say sorry to El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. because I too will be going with Ethan Page.
Yep. It's great for the AAA exposure, and I think these two are going to have a great match, but I don't see a AAA talent winning NXT Gold just yet.
Not quite yet.
Not right yet. We've seen it with TNA, and I'm going to say this right now. If you're going to have anyone from WWE hold AAA Gold, Wyatt Six. Like, if they don't beat Pagano and Psycho Clown, it makes no sense. And I love Pagano and Psycho Clown. I really do. But if you want to
love them both too, but it's still Wyatt Six. Oh, they don't.
But the thing, too, is you had Berto and you had Garza win the AAA tag titles. Wyatt Six. Come on. And you can have the more AAA talent more on WWE TV. Speaking of that, did you see Santos Escobar looks to be returning on Raw this week? So they got Santos back, but Andrade. 1 year for Andrade. What?
I mean, it looks like Amigo's still going to go to work because he's booked on some shows in Mexico, and
they're probably going to go to court.
And they disappeared again.
Yeah, because he violated the no compete clause.
Yeah, apparently there was a no compete clause. None of us knew that.
None of us knew that.
Not even Andrade, apparently.
That's bullshit. I mean,
I hear you, but I also will say this.
This is rubbish. Rubbish. Okay.
Here's my thing. Andrade also did it to himself. And I'm going to say it because it's his own fault for violating the wellness policies. He did all this shit to himself. But for the fact that he's got to wait out a year, that sucks. But also at the same time, you did it to yourself, Andrade. You fuckface.
He said, okay, how you know?
Okay, how you know? Oh, God. But still 1 year? Like, oh, man. 1 year? Just fuck. And then what is it? And Samantha Urban's like, what, a year too with her thing, right? I saw that.
Hers was 2 years.
2 years? Fuck.
Yeah. She just finished her first year.
It's that damn TKO, man. It's that TKO, bro.
That damn TKO. They're going to make sure you're going to work your contract. And
you will work that contract.
I will. You will work your contract.
I will work this contract.
You will sign on the dotted line.
You will sign on the dotted line. So, yeah. And look, the friggin' Don Callis family already has 14 members in the goddamn family. So, I mean, one less is not going to kill it. It's not.
Really not.
Nicholas' face after I said 14 members in the Don Callis family. All right, we're going to look that up now. Fuck it. All right. I'm literally going to see how many people are in the Don Callis family. All right.
Moses Marquez calls them the modern day NWO, and I will say he's not wrong.
So former members were Guevara, Ospreay, Roosh, and Powerhouse Hobbs. So here's currently who's in the Don Callis family. Takeshita, Fletcher, Beretta, Archer. Everybody does.
Everybody does.
Brian Cage, Mark Davis, Josh Alexander, Rocky Romero, Hechicero, Okada. Wardlow. El Idolo, and one of the newest members who also just debuted, El Clone. Hologram at El Clone. So that right there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Yeah, 14 people. Well, minus 2. You got 12 people in this goddamn group.
Oh, do you need 12 people? Okay. I guess power in numbers, but why?
We help people.
We help
We
people.
heal people. We don't help people. We end people.
Well,
I think that's better.
speaking of ending people, I figured we go to this match next because this is someone I know that Nicola and the Demoness both want to end. So we saw in NXT. That Sol Ruka got hurt in her match with Sol Ruka and Zarya against Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. She hurt her leg. And also the fact that friggin' Soul Snatcher on the house shows where she landed on poor Fallon Henley's back because Zarya threw her too quick on that friggin' assist. Oh, that was ugly. That was ugly. But yeah,
that was pretty rough.
That was really rough. But Sol Ruka got hurt. Now, I don't think it's a work, but I'll get into why it may be. And I'm going to go into that into detail. So Zarya has decided, hey, man, I got you. I'll defend your title for you. And Sol Ruka said, okay, because, they're homies. And now for the NXT Women's North American Champion, it is Zarya filling in for Sol Ruka against Nicola's favorite person in the whole wide world, Blake Monroe. Okay, so Blake Monroe was pitting herself and saying, hey, so aren't you tired of Sol, using you? And then they had the match, and then friggin' Blake Monroe gets a hair pick and gets Zarya right in the throat and beats her for the 1, 2, 3. And then we have this whole thing where Blake Monroe's like, hey, if she's hurt, make me the champ, Ava. Make me the champ, Ava. And Zarya's like, no, I'll take your spot. And here we are. It's one of those things, too, where is it a thing where I think, because everybody's thinking Zarya is going to wind up being the one turning on Sol, or is this a thing where Sol's really not hurt and either Zarya loses and then she just goes absolutely ape shit on Zarya and Sol turns heel, even though I think it's kind of a little early for Sol Ruka to turn heel, even though I would like to see that. And if they do it, drop the whole surfer gimmick, drop the whole surfer music and have her become more, intensified. I don't know, but either way, I think it is too soon for Blake Monroe, and also you just had her beat her on NXT. You know what? Man, there's a part of me that wants to go with Blake Monroe, but I'm not. I'm going to go with Zarya. So, Rob, are you going with Zarya or Blake Monroe?
That's a very, very interesting observation there, Michael Larkin. But I think for the sole purpose of the demon that's growling, I'm going to go with Zarya. I think there's a story to be told here, and I think they need to drag it out a little bit. So Zarya it is.
Also, I'd just like to add, she did post a photo without her makeup on social media. Very nice. That woman. Oh.
Yeah, wow.
I see you, Zarya. We see you, Zarya. So, with that being said, Nicola, are you going with Zarya or Blake Monroe?
Zarya. I'm not going for that. No.
You sound like SpongeBob SquarePants.
I mean, pardon.
Next bus to bikini bottom.
I have better. That's not a mortal worthy of us taking this out. So.
Okay, fair enough. So we're all in agreement on Zarya, even though Blake Monroe, great wrestler, but Nicola not so much as a fan of Blake Monroe. Well, you don't hate her as much as you do Madison Rain. We know that. We do know that. Yeah. Farting and everything, the whole 9. We got it. Flatulence. So we go from the women's North American title match. All right, we got to do this one next just because. It's for the freaks, it's for the weirdos, and it's for the outcasts. As it is I'll put myself into this one too. EO Sky emoji. JC Jane defends the women's championship against Tatum Paxley. Oh my God! The promo that she cut this week talking about, I've been working in the rings to get better, the empty rings, but you haven't seen it. I've been busting my ass, and if there's anybody who knows that, it's you. I've been helping to get myself better, and, they expect you to win because you won gold, but they don't expect me, and I've been working my ass off. Tatum Paxley cut the promo, much like Miles Bourne did, but less emotional. It was passion. Yeah. This woman is ready to fucking go. And I got to tell you, this is a woman who 2 years ago was in the NXT Breakout Tournament. She came from a cheerleading and a powerlifting background, okay? She gets in the fucking Performance Center. They put her with Ivy Nile. Then she breaks her nose, and then she was wearing a nose guard, and she's just like the girl that teams with Ivy Nile with the nose guard, and she's being associated with the Diamond Mine with the Creed brothers and Roddy. And then they break her off from that, and she turns heel because she felt abandoned by Ivy. And then she fucking recreates herself with this goth gimmick that just looks badass, and it's awesome. She's dressing differently. She's acting differently. And they put the vignette of her talking about being outcasted from society and her friends and everything. So they gave a nice little layer to it. She's with Lyra Valkyria. Then she turns on Lyra Valkyria because she feels abandoned by her. And then they turn her face because Lyra comes back and saves her from Wendy Chu and the Demon Mother Rosemary. Hello, Rosemary. And everything that went into that there. I got to give the Demon Mother a shout out, man. And then we also go from that to then she's with more freaks as she was teaming with Shotzi and Gigi Dolan. And then they get released. And then that happened. And now Tatum's back to being with the Culling with her and Izzy Dame, as they're now calling Tizzy, as it's called now, Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dame Tizzy, and Lyra Valkyria and Tatum Tyra. So are you Team Tyra or Team Tizzy, which is still hilarious to me. So there's a lot of variables there. Is Ivy Nile going to try to – Ivy Nile, I'm sorry. Is Izzy Dame going to try to screw Tatum Paxley? We'll see. Is Lyra going to get involved and try to help? We don't know. But I got to tell you, if there's a right time to fucking pull the trigger, it's right now. I'm going to go with who I want instead of who I think will win. Let's fucking go Tatum Paxley. Rob.
Tatum Paxley, like, there was nothing kayfabe about what she said in her promo. That was real. The most realest thing I've heard this woman say in the time that she's been in NXT, and it was good. And I really don't like JC Jane. I'm sorry. I tried. I can't get with it. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's not. But I think it's Tatum's time.
You sound like Hoobastank for a minute there. Is it me? Is it you? Nothing that I can do. So why are you running away? Anyway, we'll go on to Nicola next. Are you?
Nobody under 30 knows who Hoobastank is.
Nobody listens to techno. Now let's go. Now, first and foremost, if y'all have not heard Hoobastank, you youngins, y'all asses need to crawl yourself in the dark looking for the answer. Oh my God. I remember first hearing that song on TRO when it came out, and I was like, I wish I can move. Like, yes, this is fucking great. Like, it's badass. They're sitting on the stage. They're stage diving. Let's fucking go, man.
You know, my favorite band at the time was Incubus, and I was just like, who in the fuck? Just totally ripped off Incubus. Come to find out, they're from the same city, so I mean, it makes sense.
Is that kind of like how Theory of a Dead Man is like Nickelback light, Hoobastank's like Incubus light?
I believe so.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, there's actually correlation between the two bands. The guitar player of Incubus and no, it was the singer of Incubus and the singer of
Hoobastank.
Somebody. No, I'm confused. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But moving on.
All right, well, I think that was a very stellar performance for you, Robert Davis. How do you do it?
That was so cool.
very much so. So, Nicola,
I could do that without even having to go near the screen. I could literally just do that.
That was badass, Roberto. So, Nicola, are you going with JC Jane or Tatum Paxley?
Tatum Paxley, because Jessie J is a no-no for me. I agree with brother.
Well,
buried at the bottom of a lake.
Look, the thing is, I don't.
Not the lake of reincarnation.
No,
I don't hate her. You know what it is? I don't hate her, but she was always the third wheel
anymore.
With like toxic attraction. Like you had Mandy, you had Gigi, and you had her. She was always the third wheel to me. And then they put her in, obviously her own thing with Fatal Influence now. And it's her and it's Fallon Henley. And I think Lainey Reed is doing a good job right now. And then Jasmine Nix had to go like, my boyfriend was just kidding. And we were talking about, but he's not a wrestler. Okay. Like I don't want to hear, we're just kidding. And he knows what I do. And and I'm like, but he's not a wrestler. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Some people just need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Fuck yourself. Suck my dick. Yeet.
Yeet.
That's the thing too. And I think Jasmine X, if she would have stayed, yeah, I don't know, but I got to say, Lainey Reed has been filling in quite nicely, and also she's very good. For those that don't know, Lainey Reed was the one who was in the mask who attacked Lola Vice, and we were like, what the fuck, who's this masked woman attacking Lola Vice at the last show?
She put on that mask.
And she will put on her crown, and she will
You put
smack.
on a boot and he kicked you in the face.
Yes.
All for
Damn.
the boo-boo.
All for the boo-boo, yeah. Did you also see that they kicked poor Kailani Jordan out of the NXT locker room this week?
Is she in the boo-boo too?
No. They kicked Kailani Jordan out of the NXT locker room because she's the TNA Knockouts champion. And Jordan Grace was trying to help her, and she's like, "You're jealous of me. You're jealous of me." And I'm like, I got to tell you, I am okay with Jordan Grace and Kailani Jordan for the Knockouts title. Sign me up for that. I'm okay with that. Give her something for her to do. You know? I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I mean, if Jordan takes the title, if she takes the title that she's held before, you know, not wrong with that.
Thank God there's no PO boxes. Thank.
So I got to
And
ask
we're
you,
not creating ones, and you can actually send them to me because, you will regret it. Trust me.
so Nicola, are you excited for Kailani and Jordan Grace for the future? Your girl, Jordan Grace?
Of course. I always love whatever Jordan's Grace is doing. It's just funny that Blake Monroe chopped her hair. I still don't get that rubbish. That was stupid to me.
I feel you. But yeah, now we're going with her and Kailani Jordan, and it helps because
I'm good with that.
Yeah,
I like both of them. So go for it, Jordan.
Yeah,
They got good chemistry and dynamic. Ooh, I can do this without swearing. It's very painful, but I can do it.
But yeah, the TNA NXT stuff has been really working. I'm looking forward to that. And actually, something that we're looking forward to, speaking of the TNA NXT dynamic, we're already at the main event. You see, this is what happens when you only put 6 matches on a card, Tony.
Anthony
Khan.
Put it down.
Anthony Rafiq Khan. DC called him out by his whole name.
That was great. He called him out by his full name on the show. And apparently, and for those that don't know, Tony Khan has referred to John Moxley as this generation's modern-day Harley Race. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, next show you're going to get full Nicola access again, but
we're going to have to resecure the SMD meter because it's going to go off.
Oh God, it's going to go off. So
I've got to do that. I've been doing this, which looks really wrong when you think about it.
So he's probably watching that. Is she hot? What the fuck is she doing?
What's going on here?
What's going on with the demon? She's sitting there doing this a lot, yeah.
So we are at the main event of NXT's Halloween Havoc. In the main event now for the NXT Championship, they had the contract signing. Trick Williams went through the table. Trick Williams walked out on him in the Team TNA, Team NXT match. Trick Williams lost the TNA World title to Mike Santana. Congratulations, Mike Santana! At Bound for Glory, baby. We love you, Mike. Let's go, Mike Santana.
Let's go, Mike Santana.
Santana. It's smooth, baby. Oh, let's forget about it.
I'm so glad that happened. He deserved it so much. And I was so annoyed he didn't get it last time. But the fact that this time, and the fact that he did that thing with his daughter, that was just, amazing.
And also the fact that he had Conan with him, suck my dick from the back. Yes. Toss the salad, I say.
Toss the salad, I say.
Again, still one of the gayest fucking comebacks ever. You got to stretch. Like, you really got to stretch. It's uncomfortable, and then you got to bend all the way down, head to toe, head, shoulders, knees and toes, suck my dick from the back. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. So we'll move on. It is the main event of Halloween Havoc. Ricky Saints and Trick Williams. Whoop that trick. What? Look, Trick Williams has been wanting to get that NXT championship back since he lost to Obafemi. He became the TNA World Champion, and he's been absolutely killing it ever since. Ricky Saints just got that NXT championship, being the first person to really beat Obafemi for that championship, give him that solid victory, if you will. They have a lot with Ricky here, and you have a lot with Trick, but I think it's better if Trick is still continuance in the chase, if you will, for that NXT championship, and you just gave Ricky, Pretty Ricky, that is, the belt. So I got to go with Ricky Saints to retain. I'm looking forward to it, but yeah. It's going to be a fun main event. It is on this fine program. So, Nicola, are you going with Ricky Saints or Trick Williams?
I'm going to go with Ricky Saints.
Pretty Ricky, eh? Pretty Ricky,
Yeah.
Ricky. So, Roberto, are you going with Ricky Saints or are you going Trick Williams?
I'm going with Ricky Saints. I think it's time for Trick to go to the main. I think he's definitely ready. He's definitely proved that he's more than ready. I did watch the contract signing, and I was happy to see little tiny glimpses of Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks was coming back. Yep.
Yeah, it was fun, and I think that he's just getting started on this run, and it's going to be something really, really cool for NXT. Anybody that might not be familiar with Ricky Starks is in for a treat with Ricky Saints. So let's go, Ricky.
Well, we also got a little bit, like you mentioned, the Stroke Daddy came out. Ricky Strokes, as the NXT crowd liked to chant. And then Trick Williams like, well, I didn't come from the Indies. Trick Williams doesn't need the Indies. And I'm like, all right, there you went there.
Okay.
All right, okay, Trick. But that was like cool, and it adds a nice little element to this. But yes, I agree. All around, Ricky.
It does, and do you know why they call him the Stroke Daddy?
And why is that?
Because he's got a great golf game. His words, not mine.
Well, I will say this.
That'd be like the worst dad joke in the world, you know that.
Yes. I'm just saying, man, he gets that hole in one, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey.
Get
There we go.
that driver going. Get that driver going. Get that driver
going. Sunshine.
Don't ever ask me if I know about golf. I know, I played it. I just lose the golf club a lot of the time and shout for a lot.
Also, it reminds me of, all right, we're going to go cartoons here because these two appreciate cartoons. It's like that episode of the Rugrats where Drew and Stu are playing golf. Hole in one. He's got a hole in one. And you see the stupid thing going up like this. Hole in one.
I used to work in like a crazy golf, as we call it here. You know what crazy golf is, right?
Yes.
Miniature golf, whatever. Miniature golf. Right. I used to work. You two know this. I used to be a chef at like this place where I had to like with golf and stuff, and I had to walk around and do the course. That weren't even 18-hole course, and I used to get annoyed with that freaking thing. So trust me, 18 holes you can imagine, and it's a building. So if you're throwing a golf club, it's nickel and golf.
That's the one where you're making pizza all the time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pizza, chicken wings, and wraps, and burgers, hot dogs.
Everybody.
Yeah, they saw my burns every day. I come home, I'd be like, "Look, I've hurt myself again." And they'd be like, "God's sake, don't touch the
Well, it's like friggin'
yes,
happy.
I have been a chef. That's something unusual though, 'cause I do it at home as a mum, so it's not. But I hate making pizza.
It's like
True
Happy
that.
Gilmore. You're gonna die, clown! Friggin' Happy Gilmore at the friggin' golf course.
That's me. That is literally me. I'd be smashing the clowns up.
Well, I will say
I'd be the dickhead. I'd be what's his name? Shooter. I'd be him.
Shooter
I
McGavin.
want I'd be that dickhead.
Yeah, and Grizzly Adams had a beard. Grizzly Adams did have a beard. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? No. So
I like watching people play it though. I'll give them that. Golf, I can watch people play, but playing it myself, don't even. Give me the stick in my hand. That's all trying to hit people with.
Could you just say you
Let's
got
just like golf.
trying to hit people? Somebody's gonna pause that and probably gonna take that out of context. You get that stick in my hand, man. I tell you what, boy.
You can take out content, or it's not the worst thing I said on this show. We talk about a lot of crap, so yeah.
Yes.
That's definitely not the worst she said at all. Period.
That's what she said. That's not what she said. But worseness, as we will say this, we will be back at our next prediction show because that's NXT Halloween Havoc, and we're not predicting fucking 27 matches, Tony. So the next one we'll be back for WWE-wise will be Survivor Series War Games, and as well for AEW will be Full Gear. We are not going to be predicting Saturday night's main event on November 1st because that is on TV. And because, well, yeah, it's on Peacock and it's on NBC. We don't predict the Saturday night's main events. But we do have 2 matches announced. It is a rematch from WrestlePalooza as Cody Rhodes, baby, defends against Drew McIntyre. And because poor Jacob Fatu is going to be out to 2026 with an undisclosed illness.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, poor Jacob Fatu. So we love you, Jacob. Get better soon.
Yeah,
We love you, Jacob. And the other matchup is the other matchup is for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship, CM Punk versus Jey Uso. So we shall see who wins the match. Because
even though I know Jay's winning it anyway because he's going all batty crazy right now, isn't he? So.
I cannot wait if CM Punk wins to see what the reaction is from our Nicola over here, just to see what happens.
Yes, when I'm not like this, then we'll see the full reaction of what Nicola is like. But
reinforce that SMD meter, baby.
Oh boy,
Demon keeps Nicola's mouth under control to an extent.
So, with that being said,
then again, I've only got 10 minutes before the real show starts, so.
So I will say this. We do also have NXT, like we mentioned, with this Halloween Havoc. Then we got Survivor Series for WWE, unless there's something before that. And then we also will be predicting Full Gear, which is right before Thanksgiving. And the only matches announced for Full Gear are Chris Statlander against Mercedes Moné, once more, like we mentioned. And, God almighty, Big Boom AJ and his tag team partner against Rocky Romero and Trent Beretta. Oh God! Oh God! So,
please take off.
Oh Lord! So with that being said, we do have more shows coming from deep into the heart of wrestling. We do have Origins of Su Yung, the Three Faces of Su Yung. We have a lot of great stuff coming from our watch-alongs. We will be doing China versus Masahiro Chono next, and then we'll do the Wyatts from the Alexa Bliss's Alexa's Playground and the Wyatts against the New Day, and so much more. But be on the lookout, man. We got a lot of cool stuff coming in the pipeline. This show, as of right now, will be on the backup YouTube channel because ScrewTube is striking me, and I will strike you right back with this dick. So with that being said, Rob, you do always a great job with the socials and everything from here, there, and everywhere. Where can we follow us? Go.
If you enjoyed this program just as much as we enjoyed making it, you can follow us over at linktree/BlackHeartsEBD3. You can find a link over to Mike's YouTube. We'll even put the backup YouTube on there because I don't think it's on there yet. I'll have a conversation with our social media manager about that. That's me. The Instagram, the stuff we got on there, the TikTok, it's not banned. We've been doing very well. Actually, Nico has been doing very well and not getting us strikes.
Yes.
So interact with us on anywhere possible. We love the interaction, whether it's good or bad. And Mike's a goon.
And apparently, if you look at that one, apparently I'm the dude who kidnapped the Powerpuff Girls on your channel, which I'm like, okay,
kidnapped Powerpuff Girls. Wow.
Bro, okay, again, I looked at I laugh at these people because mostly, as it's anything with social media, it's fucking trolls who don't have a friggin' profile picture that don't show their face.
Oh man!
And this dude is this dude is like 5 followers, and his music playlist consisted of an Eminem and Linkin Park song, some anime song, and Mr. Sandman by the Chordettes. Bro, do you really want to come at me when your playlist is the most friggin' out of this world?
Well, I carry on there because she's defrosting slowly now, the bitch.
Jesus,
I mean, the woman.
Oh God! Well, they had us for the TSK thing. I saw that too because Rob, as he does with the TSK YouTube channel, he put up and on the last show us talk about Mercedes. Oh, the Mercedes hate online. Listen, we don't hate Mercedes, but we hate the fact.
Yes, I do.
Well, yeah, we build it. We know what she's done as a wrestler. We're not denying her accomplishments, but the fact that you're making her out like she's Ultimo Dragon is fucking disgraceful. It's the point we're trying to make.
I'll put it a nicer way to say without. I do not hate her. I just think she's overrated. I liked her when she was in WWE as Sasha. But as she is now, I cannot stand the ground she walks on. She disrespected the UK breakfast, and I'm never going to forgive you for that. It's that simple. And she's not Dragon Lee, so give it up. You're not
Ultimo Dragon.
You're boring. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Dragon.
You're not him. You're not him.
My point is, she's annoying. Go the hell away.
Well, and the point also to that was when she's
you, Tony, giving her a job, you asshole.
Fuckers. Well, Tony. Well, again, we made the joke.
Fair enough. I can go with that, assholes.
We made the joke last year when she signed because it's just like Triple H was like, okay, you want this money like Charlotte and Becky Lynch? Have a nice day, Mercedes. Because no, we're not going to pay you that amount. Tony, I'll pay you. That's where I'll pay you came from. Because he's like, okay, Mercedes, you want all this money? Oh boy, you're coming to my company.
Put the stuff down.
Oh. Rob, go ahead.
Oh man, so
Tony,
yeah,
your nose must hurt. Right, that's all I'm saying.
Linktree/BlackHeartCBD3. You can find all of our social medias there. If like Mike had mentioned this week, he was with us over on Kicking It with the TSK. We just did a review show of the Wrestle Dream, the AEW pay-per-view. Go check us out over at Linktree/TSK, all in effing day. We got all of our social medias there. There'll be a link to that show in the description as well as that link tree. So with that being said, if you want to follow me, not this version of me, because this version of me hasn't returned yet. If you know, you know. But it's coming soon. And before I get into my final link here, over on the Max Wrestling YouTube page, we are on the tail end of the promo climax. And next week I have a match against one Moses Marquez. So if you do enjoy the promo aspect of this crazy thing that we all love, go over and check out the Max Wrestling YouTube page. They're doing a lot of really cool stuff over there. Our champion, who's in the middle here, the Demoness, come to grass, take your soul, put you in a hole. She is the Demoness. And we do have a Halloween episode next week, and she may or may not be making an appearance. So for any fans of Max Wrestling, any fans that are kind of probably going, what the fuck is he even talking about? Go tune into the Max Wrestling YouTube page. Michael will have that down below. And finally, if you do want to follow me, Linktree/HamRob. Got a lot of cool music projects in the pipeline. So follow me and stay tuned if you want to listen to some cool tunes.
I also got a bone to pick with Moses Marquez because he was on the friggin' Max last week talking about Mike's got me feeling some type of way going to the promo series. What the hell's next, Mo? Are you going to take your earrings off to hold your earrings? This is a fucking tag team promo exhibition. This isn't fucking Jerry Springer or Maury. The lie detector test determined that you're going to lose the tag titles. Fuck off, man. What are you talking about, Moses Marquez?
Hey, yo, what does he mean by that?
What does he mean by that? Anyway, I digress. I'm only kidding. But yeah, Moses and I have a tag and are going to get Steve and I are going against Mo and Daniel Crimmins. Hi, Steve. ICP, Steve. ICP part 2 over here. ICP. So Nicola, as I go into you here, where can we find the social media? You're in the middle, man. Smack dab in the middle. Squeeze in the middle. Smack dab in the middle. Where can we follow you?
Everybody dies for a start. Don't forget that. You can obviously follow us over, like you and Rob have both just said. Go over to Max Wrestling. Go and watch. Not the collector, but the stat man or the shooter or maybe that.
Whoever the fuck he's going to be. Probably Statman.
That may change between now and then. Oh no, good God. Hey, stat man. Anyway, go over to Max Wrestling and like the collector said, maybe I'll appear, maybe I won't. Who knows? No one knows anything. I'll tell you. Anyway, Demoness there on Instagram. My main one, Nicola, is somewhere down there in hell. You'll find it. If you want to come talk to me, come talk to me. It's fine. I may, curse you or hurt you, but only the brave come and say hello.
Well, I will say that this, like these two said, subscribe to Dickhead Dazzy and his Max Wrestling YouTube channel. He's just going to be that from now on. And I like him. I really do. But when you drink a Prime, man, you're a dickhead. You dickhead in your Prime. So with that being said, if you want to follow yours truly, it's S&M Network Shows. And if you want to follow the backup, it's the MCL Experience. Both links will be in the description. If you want to check out these fine programs, we got Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling. We got On the Mic with Mike. We got the LFC podcast. LFC will be back in Vegas next week for Halloween for LFC 45 Booty Camp 6. So be on the lookout for that on LFCfights.com and go to SteveandMikeShow.com for all Steve and I's audio and video goodness, if you will. You can also check out Uncaged with Daniel Crimmins and I. Hi, Steve. You can check out Uncaged with Daniel Crimmins and I. Hi, Dan. Daniel Garcia still sucks. And Paul Morales and Dan and I on the weekly review and pop culture and so much more. Twitter's SM Show 1 or MCL92, and I haven't said this in a while. If you want to follow me, great. If you want to say hello, great. But if you're a dickhead, you dickhead, I will block your ass faster than a fucking delete button. Boom, delete. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Larkin_92 and MLarkinMB on the Instagram front. So with that being said, we will see you not next week for predictions, but we'll probably have some more goodness for you from Origins and watch-alongs because we get a break before until after Thanksgiving. Thank God, because these friggin' pay-per-views are making my dick itch, and I don't even have crabs, ladies and gentlemen. So for that being said, for Robert Davis, for Nicola McDonald, the Demoness come to caress. Take your soul, put you in a hole. I'm the Demoness. My name is Mike Larkin. Thank you for listening to another edition of Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling. Let's go, Tatum Paxley. And with that being said, titty-ya!